Well, the one politician who will have the biggest impact on the life of head teachers over the next year at least is the newly appointed Education Secretary Nicky Morgan, who's just taken over from Michael Gove.
Today, Birmingham MPs have been urging her to get a grip on the Trojan horse affair. The report, which has been extensively leaked before its official publication tomorrow, is expected to condemn the City Council and the government for failing to spot warning signs that openness and tolerance were being compromised. This from our political correspondent, Alison Mackenzie.
Intolerance at the heart of City's Trojan horse schools. The findings of the Peter Clark report were all over last Friday's Guardian newspaper. Byrne, the Hodge Hill MP, has written to the newly appointed Education Secretary Nicky Morgan, accusing her predecessor of having leaked the report. He was on his feet today in the Commons.
Will she now apologise to my constituents for what Peter Clark has called the benign neglect of Parkview Academy since it became an academy 2 years ago? And will she respond positively to my letter of last week calling for a new joint director of school standards in Birmingham so that this never happens again?
Well, the Honourable will have already heard my earlier answers, which is that these matters are to be discussed more fully tomorrow on the publication of the Clark report. But I pay tribute to the work that he has done. I do have his letter and I will be responding to it.
Shabana Mahmood, the Birmingham Ladywood MP, was also on her feet, concerned at the leak and the future governance of some Birmingham schools.
Will the Secretary of State recognise that improving oversight of schools in Birmingham will require support, trust and confidence from the local communities affected, and will she acknowledge, therefore, the damage done to this task by the leaking of the Clark report, which shows that at the very least oversight in her own department could do with some improvement as well?
Well, can I say to the Honourable Lady that I entirely agree with her. I look forward to working not only with the local community but also local members of Parliament, who I think will be critical in getting to the bottom of exactly what has happened here. There is absolutely no place for extremist views in our schools, and I will be saying more about this tomorrow.
Gisela Stewart, another Labour MP on her feet, concerned about how future governors could operate under a fragmented system, as she described it, set up by the coalition. The full report by Peter Clark, the counter-terror former chief at the Metropolitan Police, is out tomorrow. Alison Mackenzie, ITV News, Westminster.
Now, love them or loathe them, there's no